Welcome to the concept of HTML. We will be studying in this series HTML introduction, and later on we'll be doing the code for HTML. Okay, so what is HTML? HTML is nothing but as of now, it is a language used to create web pages. Okay, it is the HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language used to create web pages. That is what you should know. And regarding HTML, it is not a programming language. It is standard markup languages it used. It is not considered as a programming language because we are not going to use any kind of syntax or any kind of case sensitive. It is not like that. It is just a markup languages. Basically, it is used to create web pages. What is web page? Any pages that is displayed on the internet, websites is called nothing but your web pages. Okay, so what is HTML? HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. It is a standard markup language for creating the web pages. We use this HTML to create the web pages, and obviously, we are going to do the web pages we are going to create. So how we you do that using some tags? We do though we don't have a syntax, we have some kind of tags that will help you to create the web pages, and this HTML will describe the structure of the web page or how what kind of the structure you need, whether you need to be the page to be displayed in what kind, how much pixel you need the image to be displayed, whether the text should be in the horizontal or vertical, and so on. We have many attributes for that to help for us to create as the content is required. And we will contain the series of elements that will tell the browser how to display the content. For example, in mobile it will display in a different way because the screen is different, and in lappy it is different. So this HTML will tell the browser in what way the content has to be displayed. So HTML elements label pieces of content such as this is heading, this is paragraph, this is link. So whatever the content you want to display, you can display. So let us see just a overview of how the HTML document will look like. So whenever you're going to do the document for HTML, the only simple thing you can do is just save the file with .html. That is the extension for that. And obviously the output will be seen in the browser because those are web pages, and obviously that we have to be viewed in the web browsers. Any web browser holds good. You can use Safari or Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, and so on. So this is how the HTML will look like, the code will look like. So it is nothing but what is this? This is nothing but the sign. What we use here is angular brackets, and this is called as a tag. The tag will tell the browser what to do, how to display, and so on. So the lesser than and greater than sign what we have here is nothing but used for tax purpose, and the exclamatory mark is nothing but it will tell you about the that is comments. It is used for comments to when your when your code is viewed by any other users, you can mention some comments regarding that. When you write thousands of lines of code and you want to mention specify what kind of what this actually what you're doing over there, so this commentary will help you out. And obviously we have the HTML tag over here, and the obviously if it is a starting, you have to end with the HTML ending tag, closing tag. So this is the head, and under head you'll have something called as a title. The title will describe what kind of title you need to be displayed in your page. Obviously I'll help you out with that. I'll tell you how it works by coding that one. You can use Notepad, Sublime, and so on, whichever ID editor you like to use. I'll be using Sublime. And so that holds good in the head. In the body is the very important thing in HTML. This is what actually will help you out. This will be the content in your web browser. Okay, so what you want to do, h1 is nothing but it is a header tag. In further classes we'll be discussing each and every concept. As of now you should know that h1 is nothing but a header tag, and we have six header tags: h1, h2, h3, h4, h5, h6. And p stands for paragraph. If you want to write any kind of a paragraph, this will help you. This is the forward slash with p is the closing tag, and obviously whatever you open you have to close it, the end of the body and end of the html. Save it and you will get to know what it is actually. Okay, so what I told you is this is what this is a html element defined by the start tag, some content, and an ending tag. So for example, the tag name here, it can be html content, it can be a body or content goes here like this and close with the tag name. So these are all tags: h1, p, everything is a tag over here. So h1 is a my head first heading, it is a ending tag is forward slash with h1. P is nothing but stands for paragraph and with the close one. Break, we have some tags with no ending tags, it is a self tag. Okay, no need to close it. For break, what kind of break is nothing but to give the some space in your contents, you can use the break statement. So what kind of web browser you can use? You can use any kind of Chrome, Edge, Firefox, Safari to read the html documents and display them correctly. Browser does not display the html tags, so whatever the tags you use here, though these tags will not be displayed, this html head title and all that it will display is this one, the page title. In the title it will show the header as my first heading, my first paragraph, and so on. And regarding this is how the output will be. Okay, and thank you for watching.